What's going on, guys? This is Dan Wynn.
And Mike Glaspie.
And welcome to the Military Cash Flow. Today, we're going to go over 6 simple steps on how to get your first rental property. You want to start off, Mike?
We're going to cover it all in less than 10 minutes. We're going to get straight to the meat, guys. So step number 1 is self-education. And there's a lot that's involved into that, right? Obviously, we have your books. We got your podcasts, such as Military Cash Flow, and so forth. But this is also the time that you have to identify what strategy you really want to focus on.
Number 2, get your money right. Now, that comes in a couple different steps, right? We have to control our personal finances, right? You got to make sure you have a strong, solid financial foundation, especially if we're getting rental properties. I don't want anybody going out there getting rental properties and they don't have their personal finances under control, right? Controlling your budget. And then we got to get the financing. How are we going to do that? Are you going to go with hard money? You're going to go with a traditional loan, or maybe a personal loan or something like that. So you got to figure out how you're going to finance this property.
And number 3, you're going to find your team. And the team can be many different things. 1, when you're in the second stage of finding your money, do you need a partner? Maybe you have somebody who has some extra capital that can come in and join you on the deal. Well, who's also going to bring you the deal? Maybe you have a realtor that can help you out, or a wholesaler in the market that finds off-market properties. Well, now that once we find the deal, you might need some renovations. So we need to find a contractor. We also need to have an attorney that can close on the deal, right? A financier, such as a bank or another lender. And if it's a long-term buy and holder, maybe even short-term, you might want a property manager as well. But nonetheless, you want to make sure that you identify your team after you find your money.
That is a key, crucial part. That team is going to determine how far you go as an investor. The stronger your team is, the stronger you're going to be. Right. Number 4, Mike already kind of touched on it, but finding the deal. And he already touched on a little bit of it as far as those team members that can help you find the deal. 1 being your realtor, 2 being a wholesaler, 3, I found a couple deals just by, going on Zillow myself, so you can find deals yourself. You can also go to auctions. You can also, there's just a plethora of different ways to find deals. And a lot of your team members can help you find those deals as well.
And then step 5, you got to manage it right. And this is basically going back to step 1, where you identify what your investment strategy is, right? You still got to manage it right, no matter which way you take it. So let's say it actually is a rental. Then you need to be able to screen the tenant, find the tenant, ensure that you have your handyman, or if you're going to fix it, whatever systems you need in place for that. But what if it's a flip? Right now, you don't necessarily have a tenant, but you have maybe some subcontractors, some other contractors that you may have to manage to make sure that you're mitigating those holding costs, utilities, insurance, whatever the case may be, and that you're getting the job done on time, right? So you have to manage your investment process no matter what the strategy is.
Yes, manage right. And the last thing, repeat, rinse and repeat. And we want to do this over again and over again and over again. And that's pretty much the blueprint to success in getting your own or your first rental property. We got self-educate, get your money right, find the team, find the deal, manage right, and then repeat. So there you have it. Pretty simple, easy steps to follow to get your first rental property.
And guys, ultimately, that's it. Just 6 steps, right? Over and over again. We've made this video to be oversimplified for a reason, because the process in buying rental properties is fairly simple. Nobody said it was easy, but it is very simple. We do not want you to get stuck with that analysis paralysis. We want you guys to be able to go out there and understand the 6 simple steps to get your first rental property. And we were able to tell you that in less than 10 minutes. And obviously, if you need help, guys, go to our Facebook page, check it out. There's plenty of other active and veteran investors out there finding deals all the time. Maybe somebody there can help you build the team, right? Maybe somebody there can help give you that little piece of knowledge as you're in your self-education process, right?
And the great thing about that, like we said, join the group, right? That's part of your self-education, just like Mike said. But not only are there those veteran investors there that are just in the group, but we're all there as a community helping each other grow, right? So you got to get on there, you got to engage, you got to ask the questions, and you got to network, right? That's how you're going to get the most out of that group. Lastly, make sure if you're listening to this on podcast, leave us a 5-star review. We really appreciate that. If you're watching this on YouTube, then go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, do all those great things. And am I missing anything, Mike?
The only other thing, guys, if you need help finding a realtor in your local market, we have a vast network of realtors who we have already qualified, right? They understand investing. They understand different strategies and techniques. Even if it's just somebody that you need to be pointed in the right direction, let us know and we can make that connection for you.
Boom. And that's part of your team as well. So we got you there. All right. With that, this is Dan Wynn.
And Mike Glaspie.
Signing off.